Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So in this video, we are going to discuss on how to solve some of the questions from midterm examination from 2016-2017. So let us start. So in this problem, you are given z1 which is equals to negative of square root 3 minus j, and your z2 is equals to 4 exponent 2 pi j. And you were asked to find z1 power 7 over z2 and express the answer in the form of a plus bj. Hence, plot z on the Argand diagram. Since we need to find z1 to the power of 7 here, so we need to use De Moivre theorem. So before we can use De Moivre theorem, we need to transform, or we need to express z in terms of polar form. Your z1 is given by negative z3 minus j. So you need to find the modulus and the argument for your z1. So the modulus of your z1 is given by, so your r1 is equals to, so square root of negative z3 the whole thing squared plus negative 1 the whole thing squared, so which is equals to 2. Okay, now we proceed with on how to get the argument for z1. Okay, so first we need to plot. Before we can find the argument of z1, we need to plot. So negative 3, which means your x-axis here refer to the real part of z, and your y-axis refer to the imaginary part of z. So as you can see, your z is in quadrant 3. Negative real number and negative imaginary number. Okay, so you know that your z is in quadrant 3. So the argument should be between 180 and must be less than 270. By using the formula theta is equals to tangent inverse b over a. So in this case, your b is equals to negative 1 and your a is equals to negative z3. So therefore, your theta is equals to 30. So 30 is here. Okay. So this is your reference angle. So your theta, which is your actual angle, so therefore your theta is equals to 180 plus 30. So you will have 210. Okay, so now since you already have your modulus and your argument, so you can write your z in terms of polar form. So therefore your z1 is defined as 2 cos 210 plus j sine 210. For you to find z1 to the power of 7, so this one is equals to 2 to the power of 7 cos, so 7 multiplied by 210 plus j sine, so 7 multiplied by 210. So therefore, your z1 to the power of 7 is equals to 128 cos 1470 degree plus j sine 1470 degree. Now we are done for this one. And as you can see here, your z2 is in exponential form. So you cannot simply divide z1 to the power of 7 divide by z2 because it is not in the same form. So what you need to do is you need to express this one also in polar form. Okay, your z2 is equals to 4 exponent 2 pi t. From this exponential form, we already know what is r. Okay, your r is equals to 4. Okay, your r2 is equals to 4. Your theta 2 is equals to this one, 2 pi. But as you can see here, this one is in the degree form, but this one is in radian. So we need to change this one into degree. This one must be multiplied by 180 over pi. So you will have 360 degree. Therefore, your Z2, if we write it in form of polar form, you will have 4 cos 360 plus j sine 360. Okay, so now your Z1 to the power of 7 and your Z2 is in the same form, which is polar form. Okay, so by using theorem in polar form, you can simply find Z1 to the power of 7 over Z2. So you will have, so Z1 to the power of 7 over Z2 is equals to, so 128 cos 1470 plus j sine 1470 divide by 4 cos 360 plus j sine 360. Therefore, you will have, so 128 divided by 4 will give you 32 cos. So what happened inside here? 1470 minus 360 plus j sine 1470 minus 360. So therefore, your Z1 to the power of 7 over Z2 is equals to 32 cos 1110 plus j sine 1110. But this is not yet the final answer, because the question asks you to express the final answer in a plus bj form, which means in general form of a complex number. So you just press your calculator. 32 cos 1110 will give you 27.712 plus 32 sine, this one is equals to 16j. On the Argand diagram, you will have your Z is in quadrant 1, okay, which is somewhere here. So just plot, so 27.712 J. Okay, so this is real and this is imaginary. Okay, there is another way to solve this problem. As you can see here, the question asks you to express the final answer in the form of a plus bj. So another way to doing it is by changing this one into the general form of complex number a plus bj. So 128 cos 1470, and for you to get your b is 128 sine 1470. So that the answer be general form of complex number. And same goes for this one. let it be in the form of general form, so you can perform the operation, but if you're using that alternative, you need to conjugate. Okay, that's all. I shall see you in my next video for more discussion. Thank you.